Hello, guys. Welcome to a 40 TV live stream. When you come here, please drop a message so that I know that you are here. Um, I guess I'll go to my YouTube channel so that I can see some of the comments from there because last time I couldn't see them here. Um, Yes, guys. Welcome to the Wolf Way TV live stream, guys. It's been a while since I came on here to talk to you about the immigration process. To come in here and check in with you guys. It's been a while, and I hope you guys are hanging in there and doing okay. All right, because I know this whole thing is getting so stressful. But guys, I'm here. All right, I'm here. Let's talk. All right. Guys, if you have anything, if you cannot hear the audio, please let me know, okay? Let me know how the audio is. Hi. Thank you for joining in. It's been a while since I came in here. Today, the live stream is going to Mama. Thank you for joining in. Guys, when you come in, just drop a message and click the thumbs up so that I know that you are here. It's been a while. Okay, guys, I haven't forgotten about you. I still think about you. I'm still helping many others in different groups. So, guys, I know that did somebody say something about the audio? Did somebody say something about the audio? Did somebody say something about the audio? Um, Audio is perfect. Okay. Thank you, Mama. I hope I pronounced your name correct. But guys, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hi, Collins. Hi, Leslie. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you guys hanging in there? Hi, Joshua. Um, hi, Preben. Is that how you say your name? Preben, Corte. How are you? How are you guys? It's been a while, okay? I've been all over the place, but here. All right. And I'm so sorry. Thank you, Stella. Thank you, Nancy. Always be happy. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Collins. Thank you, Violet. Hey, how are you? Thank you, Joseph. Guys, I miss y'all. It's been a while, okay? Sebastian, thank you so much for joining in. Hi, guys. Y'all are amazing, okay? It's like I have my chat on the main screen. I don't know. I just want to see it. Okay, it's gonna be on the screen. But guys, really, I love you so much. It's been a while, and I know many of you are stressing, especially those from the DV 2022. If you haven't received your interview yet, I'm sure you're stressing. Hi, Foster. Hi, the other person, your name I cannot say. Is it Hyena? I'm sorry. Hi, Foster. Hi, Kofi Kruger. Hi, Derek. Hi, Derek. I sent you a message, okay? You reply with an empty email. Please fix it and respond to my email, okay? But guys, how are you? How are you? How are you? Like I'm really excited to be here today. So let's get into the DV lottery interview process, okay? Those of you who are still waiting, all right? But guys, remember the stuff that I told you like earlier on that it's kind of like after you submitted your DS260 application, there are two steps, okay? The first step is to have it processed, and then the second step is for you to get interviewed, okay? Some of you have not even completed the first step. That's why you're still, waiting. If you haven't finished the first step, you will not get the second step. Of course, there's information that, hi, Edward. There's information out there. Hi, Peter. Adams, thank you for joining in. There is information out there that suggests that if your embassy is, busy, right? Let's say the U.S. embassy in Tanzania is all of a sudden working so many cases, right? All of a sudden the embassy is ready. They have availability for more interviews. And then they send message to cases that, hey, We are ready. Send us cases. And KCC has not even touched people whose cases are going to Tanzania, right? KCC can go and look for those people's cases and work and give it to the embassy, because that embassy is, they say like, bring us cases. So KCC can go and work and give information for those people. All right. So those things are there. So sometimes when you see that somebody submitted their case in September, and then the embassy, all of a sudden their embassy is working, and then their case gets a second notification letter, and then you are angry. Please don't be angry at them. It's just that the embassy is ready to work, and KCC gave them work to do, right? So there are some embassies that KCC has work for them to do, but the embassy is not asking for them. And then there are some embassies who are like, please give us work. And KCC was like, okay, so it looks like this person whose case is way at the bottom. The embassy wants cases to, let's, hurry up and give them something to work on. So those things are happening, and we're seeing it for several people in different embassies, okay? Two important things that I wanted to talk about today. All right. Hi, Tete Daniel. Hi, Nite. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Hassan. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining in. Some of you, if your question is, a little bit outside of the topic, maybe I'll respond to that later. Okay. I just want to focus on today's topic and finish that one, and then everything else, right? You want to eat the main meal before you spoil your stomach with, the stuff, the other stuff, right? So those of you who are in Ukraine, so we have several, nationalities who are in Ukraine. I mean, they are Nigerians, Ghanaians, they are Angolans, people from all over Africa, and even other countries outside of Africa, right? Who were affected by the situation in Ukraine, and they left Ukraine. Well, the update is that if your embassy, so I'm sure if you are going to school in Ukraine and you want the lotto, you use your address, your residential address in Ukraine, right? So you were supposed to get interview in Kiev. But the thing is that because of what happened there, all the people who are supposed to attend interview in Ukraine, you have been reassigned to Germany, Frankfurt, okay? Frankfurt. So if you have left Ukraine and you are now in Poland and you get your second notification letter, it is going to take you to Germany. So what you can do is that you can either ask KCC to send your case to the new country that you are now, temporarily residing in, okay? You can now, tell KCC that, hey, I was in Ukraine, I've run away, I've left the place, I'm not living in maybe Turkey, I'm not living in this other country. Then KCC will give you that embassy for your interview. But if you don't do that, you'll be automatically be given the U.S. embassy in Frankfurt. All right. So guys, you have to act on it. If you cannot get to Germany, then act on it. But if you're already in Germany, you left Ukraine and now you are, perfectly, residing in Germany right now. Not permanently, but you are there for things to cool down. You will have your interview in Frankfurt. But if you know you are not in Germany right now, it is going to be another expense for you to, fly or take a train or however to get there. And you are in another country that can do your interview. Please tell KCC, okay? If you don't tell KCC, what will happen is that when they schedule your interview at Frankfurt in Germany, now you will have to communicate with the embassy in Frankfurt for them to agree to transfer your case, okay? So after your case has been transferred to one embassy, if you want to remove it from there, you don't go to KCC anymore. You have to go between those two embassies, okay? You have to ask from the one who now has your case, and you have to ask the one who you want to accept your case. Both of them have to agree for your case to go there. But if you're somebody who has been affected by the situation in Ukraine, you are not going to have a tough time, all right? But if you're somebody who hasn't been affected by anything, maybe yours is not going to be easy like that, okay? And I wouldn't even advise you to risk it. Let's say your country, there's no conflict, nothing is happening there. You'll be scheduled an interview in one place, and you because out of convenience, you want them to take the interview to another place. That is a very risky thing for you to do, because remember, you don't have any sympathy. All right. Somebody who is being affected by what is going on in Ukraine will have more sympathy than you. Okay. And if I were you, I wouldn't do that. When they schedule you and you can go, you go. But for those in Ukraine who have, political situations, then theirs is a little different. All right. So if you're an African going to school in Ukraine, and you don't have to go back to your home country, so long as when you fill your DS2TC application, you didn't use your address back in your home country, but you used the address of Ukraine, then your interview will be in Germany. So head to Germany. If you are not in Germany, then you can get your case to come back. All right. Let me see. So somebody's if you have received, okay, let me see. Guys, some of you have some questions, but let me see if I can respond to those ones. But have not received anything, guys. So if you have not received guys, if you have not received any, like when it comes to a second notification letter, please check on your DV state. Let me look at the address for you guys, because I don't want to be calling things and then confuse you even more. All right, guys, just give me a second and I will get that for you. Okay. All right, so guys, if you haven't received your, okay, so you can check on dvprogram.state/ESC and then /default.aspx. All right. And that is when you go there, most of the time, some of you get email, right? You get email notification saying that you have a message on this site. Go there, click on the link and go there and see what is there for you. Because for those stuff, nobody else can check it for you. You have to go and check it. So check there too. So check your case status on the State Department website to check your visa status, and then you check on this other website too. Okay. Now, somebody's asking number in Ghana from October 20, and then to 23rd March. So for visa approval, I haven't. I have to look at the data, because like I compile the data and then leave it on my computer. So I'll have to look at the data to give you the numbers. But remember that I made videos and talk about the countries who have issued visas for October. I did for December, and I'm not sure if I did for January. So I've already done videos about that. And I mentioned the countries that issued this, so you can check that and see. But I know many of you check that website, that DV charts, that website. Guys, understand that like today I was talking to someone and their case is in transit. When your case is in transit, it doesn't show on that website. Okay, when your case is in transit, it doesn't show on that website. This week, several people went for interview in Accra, Ghana, and they met several others who are also doing DV lottery. Okay. Meanwhile, these people were not in any of my group. Okay. So, guys, the fact that you are not seeing other people, maybe you are in your group of 200 people, you are in a group of 100 people, you are in a group of 50 people, and you are not hearing anything among you, don't think that nothing is happening. Okay. Don't think that nothing is happening, because in Ghana alone, they selected 3,145. So if you are in a group of 200 people and you don't hear anything, don't be surprised. You are a small percentage, okay? So, but people are going for interviews. Every time somebody goes for interview, ask them, did you see others? They're like, yeah, we saw others. And you wonder, why, how did you know that the other person is coming for DV lottery? Guys, when people go for interview, they talk to each other. They talk amongst themselves. They ask, okay, what are you here for? Another person like me, I'm here for lottery too. So, guys, people are getting interviews. Maybe you may not be aware. Because you are not part of it, don't hate on them and say that the embassy is doing nothing. Of course, the embassy could do more. They could do better. They can move more cases because last year they issued a lot of visas in September month. So that means that you people they issued, I believe, over 100 visas in September. Last year September, U.S. embassy in Accra. So it's like you people can do all this work, all this while, and you stay there and you wait till last day. So the embassy can definitely do more, except that they, pull resources to one side, do other things, and then do a little bit of devolution. But we're just hoping, keeping our fingers crossed that they will increase the intake, and many of you will get scheduled for interview. But guys, prepare, okay? Whilst you're waiting and you're like, they better give me my 2NL. But meanwhile, your police certificate, you haven't even gone for it, okay? So prepare. Don't just focus on you want your second notification letter or your interview appointment letter. Meanwhile, if they give it to you right now, you will not be ready. Okay, so please be ready so that when they give it to you, even if you find out that you have been scheduled for interview. Hi, Osman. Hi, Clement. Thanks for joining in. So that even if they schedule you for interview appointment in 1 week, you'll be ready to go. Okay, you'll be ready to go. Don't say that, oh yeah, they only gave me 1 week. Meanwhile, you were the one waiting all the time. Give me my second notification letter, and they give it to you, and now you want more time, right? So be ready when it comes. Okay. The next important update that I wanted to share is that for the people who come from let me see. Somebody says they don't when you have to check. Yes, Jenny, that is true. Some people don't get emails. So that's why you need to check these two places. You have to check your visa status, and you have to go and check that your entrance page. You need to go and check there. Go and sign in and check. Okay, those two places. Sometimes you will not even get any email telling you anything. So that's why every morning when you wake up, just go and check those two places. In the afternoon, after lunch, check those two places. Before you go to bed, just in case anything showed up between lunch and going to bed, then you can find out before you go to bed. Because there was one instance where somebody missed his interview. I saw this from one group. The person missed his interview. Interview was scheduled in March 10th. The person missed the whole interview, didn't go. So guys, please make sure that you are on top of things. You are on top of things, because you don't want me. When I read that email that the embassy said we scheduled you for interview and you did not show, the tone of the person who wrote that email, you can see that they are not going to tolerate this guy. Somebody missed their interview. Okay, so guys, make sure that you're on top of things. Hi Ruth. Hi Isa. Hi Crystal. Okay, I hope I pronounced your name right. Hi Robert. But the next important update that I wanted to share with you guys is the folks from Ethiopia. This is good news, good news. So far, a lot of you guys have received second notification letter. If you haven't received yours, go and check in those two places. I was telling somebody on Facebook, and the person was like, oh, it is fake. Sit there and keep saying it's fake. Sit there and keep saying it's fake. I have two people in my group who have received their second notification letter from Addis Ababa, and they also told me that they have a group of people from Ethiopia who have won the deal, and about 20 of them have also received their second notification letter from Ethiopia. So guys, keep checking, have faith. Okay. The other thing that I want to so far, which has approved more visas, remember that the visa status, when you go to the State Department, what we have there. But give me a second, let me check and see. But I think one of the countries approved like 65. I think it was Ukraine. Ukraine approved 65 in 1 month. I was like, wow, like you people are speeding before everything happened. All right. So I'm trying to see if I can come up, find my list. But if not, then I'll talk about that. Maybe post it in the Facebook group or share with you guys. But as you can see, I'm going through my stuff to see issued, of course, like chargeability. But yeah, I'm trying to open it when I see. Hi, Scott. Hi, Nanama. Hi, Ashraf. Is that how you say your name, Ashraf? Thank you guys. Hi, Sweet Lynn. Thank you for joining in. I'm looking here because I have my computer sitting on this side. All right. But guys, the embassies are working, but maybe not at the pace that we will want them. Okay. Not at the pace that we will want them, but know that they are working. A lot of the embassies are also now collecting they are accepting cases, like those who are transferring your cases. A lot of people are still scared. They are scared of, transferring their case. It's like, hey, what happens if I take it there and they ask me for what. If I take it there and they ask me for my residence permit, what will I say? What country asks you for your residence permit? Hey, guys, don't scare yourself. Oh. Don't create your own scary situation for yourself and scare yourself. All right. Hi, Jagadesh, is that how you say your name? But guys, hi, Kelly. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. But when I look at, I'm trying to see so I'm going to do the totals on my table. I didn't include November, but let's see how that will work out. All right. I've opened my table to see if I can, and this does not include November. I know they didn't do much in November, so don't worry. No country will miss so much. All right. Let me see. I'm just trying to find just the top one, not everyone. But guys, thank you so much. Just hang in there, okay? I'm praying for you guys that you guys will get your visas and just come and live your life. All right. So not counting not counting November, okay? Not counting November's issuance because I didn't fill November here. I filled it on a different form. I need to bring it here. Not counting November. If we are going based on October and January, so let me lock this. Let me freeze this pane, and I'm going to see who the top people are, the top embassies. So the first one will be U.S. Embassy in Warsaw, Poland. Not counting the issuance in November, Poland is the number one. Okay. When I go to the next one will be, let's see, Kiev. Yes, Ukraine. Ukraine was doing very well before all of this happened. So they are number two. And this is worldwide. Please, it's not only Africa. And then the next is Ahmadi. Ahmadi is in, I think it's Jordan. I don't want to say Jordan and be wrong, all right? Ahmadi is, I think it's Jordan. Yeah, Ahmadi is the third one if we are not including November. All right. And then the next one will be Algiers in Algeria. Okay. And then so let me see when you drop down to like sub-Saharan Africa. Let me see. Oh, I seen like Kinshasa. Kinshasa has also like they are busy. Like they are collecting cases as if like this is like chips at funeral. The way Kinshasa is doing well, they deserve all the applause. We hope that someday when they don't want their consul general, when they don't want the ambassador, they should send that person to Ghana so that Ghanaians will have them. All right. Yeah, guys, please share. Let me see. Somebody said from let me see. What are the requirements for DV lottery in Ghana? The requirements are the same. It's the same everywhere, not just Ghana. But for Ghana, you must pass your integrated science, or which is science, English, and maths. You must at least pass those. C average in those ones. Not every country ask for those things, but some countries ask for that. Remember that in Ghana, they don't ask you for affidavit of support. That's what you are not complaining about, right? So it's like some embassies will decide to focus on some things. Some embassies may decide not to overlook other things. All right. Hi, Suleiman. Hi, Eric. Hi, Ashraf. Hi, Kwame. Nana Kwame Paris. Somebody asked a question. Still now, Ethiopia is closed. When Abdi Omar, I hope I pronounce your name right. Abdi. No, the U.S. Embassy in Addis Ababa, it is not closed. So, see, you came late. That's why you didn't hear this news. They've scheduled people. At least 20 people from Ethiopia they have received their second notification letter. I think yesterday or the day before. Okay, so please go and check. What about Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi is working, but the thing is that from other people who have gone to the embassy, Abu Dhabi is working on a lot of refugee cases. They are working on a lot of non-immigrant visas there. But guys, just hang in there. They will get to us, okay? They will get to DV Lodu. Let me see. Still now, so Abdi, I hope I've answered your question. Somebody asked some question. Let me see. Sometimes they don't email. Yes. Guys, if you ask a question and I haven't responded, maybe I missed it, so you can ask the question again. Yes, guys. But know that those of you who are waiting for the 2023, is May 7th. Guys, we will have our own online, watch party, looking at the results. I know some people will be scared, all right? Some people will be scared. Hi, Edward. Edward, you said you haven't received your passport cover. Were you in the Facebook group when I asked that those of you in Ghana? So Edward, you are in Ghana. I've left all of the ones for the people from Ghana. I left it in Ghana with someone, and I made an announcement that, guys, contact me so that I'll give you the contact information of that person so that you can go and collect it. I will not personally bring it to you. So, guys, you have to reach out to me. I made this post in the Facebook groups, even in the WhatsApp group. Some people responded, some people didn't. All right. So, if you are part of the people who want the passport covers, I still have them. All right. Those who are from Ghana, when I went to Ghana, I left them with someone in Accra, so that you can contact the person and collect it. Okay. I'm not personally going to bring it to you. Okay. And those of you from Kenya, please send me an email again, so that for you, I don't know anybody there. I just have to mail it to you. But those of you in Ghana, your passport covers are in Accra. So you just have to contact me, and then I'll give you the phone number of the person. You just call that person and you make arrangement to collect yours. All right. Someone from Nepal, thank you so much for joining in. Guys, when you come, you share the videos, okay? When you see me look on one side, I'm looking on the laptop to, because some of the questions are not coming bigger on this screen, so I need to turn around and see it, all right? Let me see. Yes, those of you who are hoping to win the DV 2023, I hope so. Fingers crossed for you guys. Fingers crossed. I hope for many of you guys. Somebody's asking, what about Cameroon? Cameroon. You people are the superstar of DV lottery in Africa. Cameroon is doing very well. They are accepting cases. They are accepting people from other places who are transferring there. They are accepting them. They are working. If they haven't got to you, just hang in there. You will get yours, okay? You'll get your turn. I'm from Nepal. My location is in Qatar. Now, where should I look for visa bulletin in Nepal and Asia? So, RJ Vlog. So, you are from Nepal, it is remember that when you're looking at the visa bulletin, it is your chargeability that you're using to look at, right? So since you are from Nepal, the visa bulletin is not based on Qatar, right? So you will not look at the visa bulletin for Asia. You are going to look for the visa bulletin for Nepal, right? So if you are from Egypt, when you look at the visa bulletin, and let's say you are an Egyptian, you live in London, right? You are not going to use the visa bulletin for EU. You will look at Egypt because that is where you are from. Remember, even though you may be living in another country, when they gave you the confirmation, the case number, they still gave you AF. So wherever you are, don't think that is you will inherit the case number or you inherit the region of that place. No, you will still have to look at the visa bulletin for Nepal. Okay, so look at where Nepal stands and use that. All right. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert. You're watching from Wenchi, Ghana. Thank you for joining him. I'm from BA2. Prince Archery, what is this passport cover? Oh, that is the one that you heard. You didn't hear about sharing the video, huh? Well, the passport cover was, I had a giveaway last year, and lucky people, like lucky viewers and supporters, got selected for the passport cover. And those in Ghana, I've left this in Ghana with someone so they can just contact the person. So this person was asking that he still hasn't received his, and I told him he needs to reach out to me so I can give him the number to contact the person to get his. All right. So who knows? I need to order more of the passport cover because a lot of people have asked me, like, me too, I want some of the passport cover. One lady told me, I will buy. I was like, if I had an extra one, if I had one of those ones that I was even using for my own passport, I would have taken it off and given it to her. But the one that I have, that is the ugly one. You wouldn't want that one. But I'll try and get more so I can share with you guys. All right. Because God has been good to me on this channel. Imagine on March 13 or March 10, I hit 5,000 subscribers, all because of you. You guys believe in what I'm doing. You guys believe in, the information that I share with you. And that's why you have subscribed. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. But see, the goals keep going up, all right? Now we have 5,000. We can hope for 10K by the end of the year. Okay, so help me get there, all right? Let's see. Christelle, are they following case number or the order of submission date? So Christelle, all right, sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. Christelle, so this is how my understanding of the processing is, right? So when you submit your case, it doesn't matter when you submit your case. When it is processed, it's processed. Remember, if I send my case right now and somebody sent theirs last time, they will not say that because I have lower case number, they are going to attend to me and leave the other person who brought theirs long time. So when it comes to submission time, it is whenever you submit and they get to you, they get to you. So you will see that when you see the second notification letter that people are printing out the ones that show people's case numbers, you will see that it was just recently that I saw someone with the case number 1. Meanwhile, case number 20 has got their interview, and it was just another case number 1 was getting theirs. Okay, there are several factors that are at play. All right, there are several factors, but one of the factors is that if your case was not submitted early, then under normal circumstances, it is not going to be processed earlier than the person who submitted before you. First come, first serve, right? But after your cases have been processed, now it's where your case number factors in. Okay, now it's where your case number is important. Because imagine if somebody has the case number 1 and they wait till September to submit it, and somebody has case number 2000 and they submit in May. Do you think that KCC will sit there and wait and not do anything about the person who submitted long time and wait for the one before they go to the number 2000. No, they will process it. But after they have finished processing, right? If your embassy ask for, so let's say your embassy is the US embassy in Kenya, Nairobi, right? After they have processed everything, so some of you, your stuff, I'll look like I'll later turn around and look at stuff here, okay? After you have, I'm sorry, it's like I'm seeing somebody posted like something long stuff, but Nana Kwame Paris, I think when I'm done, then I'll read your stuff and see, okay? So after they have processed, so let's say you are going to Kenya, you and several other people are going to Kenya, right? And your cases have been processed, but your case number is 500. Somebody's case is 15,000. Somebody's case is 20,000. If U.S. Embassy in Nairobi says they should schedule people, they will definitely go for the lower one. They will go from lowest to highest, right? And I'm talking about the same embassy, okay? But there is a situation where some people, you have a lower case number. Let's say you have 1,000, right? Your embassy is not working. So even though KCC has processed your case, it is not going anywhere because the embassy is not asking for them. If your embassy is not asking for them, KCC does not have any authority to force the embassy to take anything. Okay? The embassy is they are their own boss. KCC is their own boss. They are all working together. Nobody gets to dictate anything to the other. The embassy cannot dictate anything to KCC, and KCC cannot dictate anything to the embassy. They are all bosses in their own aspect, right? So, but then there is another situation where somebody's embassy, right? That embassy has been ignoring everything that is going on. And all of a sudden, that embassy is working. If the embassy is working and they send a message to KCC that, hey, we are ready to schedule more cases, please send some of the cases to us. Let's say that person didn't submit early. Their case was in the line, the back of the line, waiting to be processed. But because the embassy is, telling KCC, please send us cases, please send us cases, KCC will attend to those people so that they can give work to the embassy to work on. So guys, I hope this makes sense to you, okay? But know that everything that is happening, there's not just one reason. There are several reasons, and they all add up together to create what we are seeing. So the chaos and the mess that we are all witnessing, it is not one reason. It's not one cause. There are several factors that are all at play, okay? So when you feel that somebody submitted their case in September and now they have interview and you submitted the mail, you don't have an interview, don't say that, oh, it doesn't matter when you submit it. No, like I said, there are different factors. It is not because they submitted in September that KCC attended to you and they've put yours somewhere. No. Have you thought about the fact that the embassy asked for the cases and yours didn't? Okay, so there are several factors. Let me see. The WhatsApp group, Tammy Gang Elvis, he said, I really appreciate to join your WhatsApp group today. My case is came by having received an email from KCC. So Tammy, so it's not about your case being current. When it comes to current, many cases are current now. It is more about, has KCC emailed you to tell you that your case is ready for interview? If you haven't got to that point, then my brother, my sister, if they haven't processed your DS260, how do you get the interview? Some people didn't get that email, but KCC had finished processing. So if you are, frustrated and you don't know what to do, just email KCC and ask them, please, have you finished processing my case? Have you completed processing on my DS260? It is not complicated, just 2 sentences. Dear sir, madam, please, I want to check if you have finished processing my DS260 application. Include your case number in the subject line and maybe add that DS260 processing update. They will respond to you. If they don't respond to you or they give you a response that is not relevant to the question that you ask, sometimes you ask a question, the person is giving you nonsense, right? You send the email back. Maybe another person will read the email, okay? Let me see. Someone say, for instance, I'm in Ghana. Can I apply for the interview in say Nigeria? Of course. Of course, you can have your interview wherever you can get to. Wherever you can get to. Remember that sometimes people are transferring their cases to different places. Let me go to Steffi. Okay, I will come back to you just a moment. Steffi says, if you have E and F, but did other courses, 97 and had other jobs more than 2 years now, plus can they still apply? Steffi, you can check to see if your job qualifies. Your job must have SVP of 7 and above. If you have that, then your grades, whether it is F in chains, you'll be fine. Okay, they will not, bother you. They will not, be upset with you. So you can do that. All right. Let me see. Somebody says 55,000 visas to be issued a year separate from derivatives or derivatives. Derivatives are included. Okay, please, 55,000 is not small number. Most of the football stadiums, that the big ones that we have in our countries, they don't even take 10,000 people. 55,000 is a whole lot. Yeah, they will take out of that, but it's not so far. Let me see. In January, they only issue 9,045. No, sorry, 945. I'm so sorry. It's like 945 visas, less than 1,000. Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So 12 months. Let's see, 12 months. Let's divide it 55,000 by 12. All right. So for them to be able to even meet that 55,000 mark, right, they have to issue 4,583 visas per month. We know so far that is not the number. So far, even the highest number, the month that has the most visas that were issued was 945 so far. That is January, and this is January statistics because we don't have February, we don't have March here. And I'm talking about from the State Department website. I'm not talking about any third-party website. So if they were to try to even meet the 55, they have to issue 4,583 visas every single month. And so far, they haven't even issued 1,000 in 1 month. So yeah, don't worry. I think sometimes people will look at the 55 and they think that, oh, if somebody has 10 children, this person has 5 children, they will take all the visas. Still, despite people having 3 kids, 5 kids, 8 kids, they still are not even giving that much. So you'll be fine. Don't stress, okay? Let me see. That question that was, you can transfer your case anywhere. Guys, when I lose track of your questions, you can put it back so that I can talk about it. So let me see. Yeah, the WhatsApp group is full. Hi Philippa. Thank you so much. You follow me on TikTok. Guys, I'm on TikTok. I just got on TikTok. Well, I've been on TikTok for a while, but not doing much about the lottery stuff. So guys, you can follow me on TikTok. There I do a lot of tree video for like my Ghanaians. So this is my TikTok page. Guys, this thing I struggle with, like trying to get my screen to dim. All right, let me see. Okay, now we'll dim it. Okay, so this is my TikTok page.
How to find my videos on YouTube.
Oh Lord, sorry guys. So this is my TikTok page. It is Equia Wafoy. So you see my name at the bottom, Equia. You use the Equia and you add Wafoy. You find me on TikTok. I have plenty videos there. If you're most of my videos are in Chi, but I'll start making an English video for you guys. If you did not pass the SSC and your healthcare assistant, she qualified to take part. Healthcare assistant as what? As what? What is a healthcare assistant? Prince Archery. What is the website that you're talking about? Mention the website. So those of you who are new to the Greek lottery process and you want to know where you'll be finding out whether you have been selected. Guys, I'm posting the yeah, I posted the link there. Uh, so to track your case, if you want to track your case, let me see. All right, just give me a moment. Okay, let me get the link. I'm going to get the link and then post it here so that you guys can. Please bear with me. It's just me, one woman show. So let me copy this. All right, let me copy this. Come here and post it. Paste it here. This is um, case status check. So guys, this is that one. um I've posted the state the case status check link there. Please use that. Go there to let me see if I can pin. Yeah, so I've pinned that one to check on your case status. But remember that check your email when they send you email. Please don't just forget your email and leave it, and not worry about it. But check your email. Okay. um, I thank you, GH Gustav. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Because guys, we need to grow. We're growing together, all right? But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. But guys, more interviews. If you are somebody who is still thinking about transferring your case, please don't wait until September. September, when you try, the embassy might not take you. Okay. If you are thinking, please don't feel that I'm here to force you to transfer your case. That is not the matter, because if I tell you to transfer your case, know that I'm not adding lawyer fare. I'm not adding plane ticket. Okay. So when I tell you that if you are thinking of transferring your case, if you're already thinking of making the decision, then make the decision. All right. But please, you can check your occupation. I saw somebody talking about the occupation. Check your occupation on the 1tonline.org. All right, guys, don't just wait for information to be spoon fed to you. Go and check it yourself. This is why agents are making money, because people will still not do stuff for themselves. They want agents to do it for them, and agents will keep making money. All right. So guys, do what you're supposed to do. Like, do your stuff. Let me see if I can. Okay. So now I've. Oops. Okay. So I think now I can see the chat here better because I've turned it off. But guys, please, and I'm begging you, do what you are supposed to do. Whilst you're waiting, get your original documents. Can you imagine? Some people wait until they get their second notification letter, and then they are now bothering everybody about the police certificate. And some people, they wait until like a week or two, then they are now worrying about their police certificate. Meanwhile, you are collecting police certificate from another country. All right. So guys, do what you're supposed to do. Check your email. Your email, you are the one who has the password. That one too, you want somebody to check for you. All right, please. And be part of groups. Okay. Even if my WhatsApp group is full, there are other groups. Okay, being part of group, it is very important. It helps you to know what is going on. All right. Some of you are very secretive that you don't even want to be part of any group. But if you are not part of the group, how would you know whether things are moving forward or standing or going backward? How would you know? If you are not part of any group, how would you know if some people are going for interview or nobody is? Okay. So, and even for the people from Ethiopia, it is in the group that they are sharing the information that many of them have been scheduled. 20 people have received a second notification letter. Meanwhile, somebody who is not in the group, she doesn't believe it because she's not in the group. So she hasn't even seen what is going on. She doesn't know what is going on. So she doesn't believe that anybody from her country has received second notification letter. Meanwhile, when they send a second notification letter, they don't pass it by you, right? So guys, be part of groups, okay? One is DV2022 starting this year, 2022. It will start in October. October every year is the same time, same month, hasn't changed. It's in October, so you can prepare. Those of you who want to, take November, December remedial exams to better your grades, the grades that you didn't do well, you can start practicing now. You can now be, doing your small part-time classes. If it's commerce that you didn't do well, you can now start looking at, how to get better. I know it's been a long time since you left school, but maybe you don't have the occupation. Even if you were to get the job right now, you wouldn't have the 2 years. So some of you, your school might be the only option. And if your grades are not good, start preparing now. You can apply for the lotto even if your grade is low, but write the NOVDEC exams, write the remedial exam to better that grades. And this is for Ghanaians, all right? I don't know about Kenya, all right? Because I haven't heard of any Kenyan saying that when I went for my interview, they said I failed this subject, so I shouldn't get my visa. I haven't heard that from Kenya. I haven't heard that from Cameroon. I haven't heard that from Togo. I haven't heard that from South Africa. Okay, but for Ghana, it's sure banker. They mentioned the grades, so it's just a backup. All right, just go and rewrite the exam. Prepare for that. Prince Archer from Paul, you're asking the police certificate. Are you a selectee? Guys, please know that some of the information that I'm sharing right now is for people who have been selected. We call them selectee or winners. Yeah, I think that's just the two names. Police certificate is like police clearance. Some people call it police certificates. Hi, Lily. Thanks for joining in. Some people call it police certificate. Some people call it clearance. But Kitimbo, Robert, after the show, help me and send me those places. I mean, the website. Yeah, you go too fast. Yeah, I will post it on my YouTube channel. There's a place for you to post stuff. I will post the list of the website, and then you can go and use that. All right. But the police certificate or police clearance in some countries they call it good conduct. All right. It is just to see if you have any criminal backgrounds. Have you been arrested? Have you been taken to court before? Those kind of things, because they need to know whether you are a criminal or not. And the interesting thing is that in other countries, those people are concerned about drug use. I remember years ago when I was doing immigration process, and there was this guy. He comes from UK, so he was in London. The guy was stressing about he was arrested before for having marijuana, and it was years ago, but it was still in his background check. When he did the background, it was still showing that he had been arrested for having marijuana. And so the guy was stressing about it. So when I go to the interview, would they deny me? Meanwhile, those of us in Africa, that is not our worry. We are not even concerned about those things, right? As far as we just want the interview, just give us the interview and let us go, right? So in different places, people have different crosses to bear, right? People have different things that they worry about. But guys, when you have this opportunity, take full advantage of it. Don't let it slide by. Don't let it go to waste because you didn't take initiative. A lot of the embassies, when you tell them you want to transfer your case, they will take it. All right. Bracken, you're saying like, why don't I trade Telegram group? I have so many groups that I manage right now. One person, I cannot stretch myself all over the place. There's a Telegram group for Ghana. I have a Telegram platform, but that is not going to be for chat because I cannot help everybody. All right, I cannot help everybody. So, and when things are very commonplace, people will not take advantage of it. I remember when I opened the WhatsApp group and I asked people, please, if you want to join, I need to see with my two, as as somebody would say, my two naked eyes that you have been selected. And some people said, no, I don't want to show you. And this is my private matter. I don't want to show you. I said, okay. Now the group is full, and this person wants to come back. So the group is full. So guys, I don't want to overstretch myself. The Facebook group is there. Over 20,000 people in one group, 5,000 in one group, and under 1,000 in another group. And then managing a WhatsApp platform with 256, and then having time to make TikTok content. One person, I can do it all. So for Telegram platform, I don't know, because with WhatsApp I'm able to at least control access. But who knows? Let's see what will happen. Okay, I'm not going to rule this whole thing out. I'm not going to rule Telegram, um out of future plans. But at the moment, I'm just going to say no. But I know that it's possible. Things can change tomorrow. If more people want to be part of the group, then things can change, and I can, because the more people that you have, sometimes it gets chaotic. You cannot manage people, because people with different attitude, and people, too many captains in the ship. But I'll think about it. All right. So thank you so much for your suggestion. Hi, Alice. After successful interview, so your passport, at most 2 weeks. At most 2 weeks. But it might also, there might be a situation where it might take longer, right? It is not often, but sometimes after your case has been, decision has been made, a supervisor might go back to review the case. And when they're reviewing, they cannot let you, because when they give you your visa, you are gone, right? What would be the point of reviewing if they've already given you your visa? So it depends, right? But typically 2 weeks you should get your passport back. But if they ask you to go and bring documents, okay, if they ask you to bring documents, that's one, we don't know how long. We don't know how long, because maybe they will take your passport but tell you, go and submit, bring these documents. That one, the 2 weeks may not apply to you. Okay, so if they didn't ask for anything, they took your passport, then mostly around 2 weeks you should get it. Yeah, 2 weeks or less, you should get your passport. All right, but please follow the procedure for collecting your passport. Okay, most embassies will tell you that you need to go to DHL. You need to sign up for an account with DHL, so that, and pay for it, so that they will send your passport to the nearest office, the nearest DHL office in your country, right? In Ghana, for instance, if you're in Tamale, Kumasi, Koforidua, and Accra, and then I think there might be one more, you don't have to go back to Accra to collect it. You sign up for the account, you pay the fee, you can collect it in the nearest office. All right. Okay. So Francisca, you said, please can you give us the KCC email? KCC email is, if you're doing inquiries, it's kccdv at state.gov. All right. And that's Francisca Cass. Christelle Paris. Okay, let's see. Sene Tech Home DPF now. I'm going for the interview. I got a chance moving to. Oh, that is great news. That is great news. That is great news. That is great news. I'm so happy for you. See, some people are lucky they got their interview in Ethiopia. But see, you transferring yours too. We don't know if you have left yours there. You may not have gotten even your appointment yet. So you see, sometimes when something is within your spirit kicking you to take action, don't ignore it. Just take the action, okay? Christelle, so what does it mean? Casey says your case is current, and when an interview date is available, you'll be notified. It means that they have finished processing your DS260. So the moment your embassy asks for more cases, and when your embassy asks for more cases, I don't know if Crystal you're from Cameroon, because I saw someone say Cameroon area, but let's say you're from Cameroon. If Yaoundé asks for more cases and your case number is among, like the lowest, depending on the number of cases that they ask, they will add yours to it, all right, and you'll get your interview. So now it means your case is ready for interview. Having it said, after tracking case number, it says MVC. What does that mean? It means it is MVC. That is what it means. It means that your case is either being processed at the moment or it's waiting for interview. It can be two of those things. The only way you can find out is email KCC and ask them, have you finished processing my case, or is my case ready for interview? That should give you your answer. All right. Chance says, hello man, what's happening there at KCC? Says this, I submitted in September. No, and what should I do? Chance, what country are you? What country do you have your? Are you going to have your interview at? Know that and I'm sure you might be in groups. If you're in groups, ask people, because there might be people from your own country whose cases were submitted in June. Their case number is lower than yours, but they don't have interview yet. That will give you like a gauge, all right? But just hang in there, all right? You can email KCC to find out when they're going to ask them if they have completed processing of your DS260. All right, ask them, they will tell you, and then at least it will give you a little bit of hope, because somebody told me, like, so after I asked KCC whether they've processed my case, what is the benefit? Well, you are hoping for interview, right? Your case has to be processed before you get interview, right? Okay, now knowing that your case has been processed, it gives you the hope that you might get interview. All right, because it's like you're hoping for something in the end, but you haven't finished this part. So that is why it is important to find out. All right, how many do they conduct interview in Nairobi? So far as I know, US, Uganda, South Sudan, and then Kenyans. So as far as I know, three countries. But know that Eritrea, so most Eritreans have their interviews being scheduled in either Khartoum, Sudan, or Djibouti, because Eritreans are a homeless state, right? Homeless state, please, it is not an insult, all right? Hi, Ruth. I didn't get your question. What is EDV? EDV, I need to look that up. I don't know from the top of my head, right? Homeless state, according to the State Department, it means that a country that don't have immigrant visa processing posts, right? So the country may have everything, but they are not processing IV. So if they want immigrant visa, they have to go to another country. I remember years ago, I think Liberians or Senegalese, there was one West African country, they had to come to Ghana for their interview. Even years ago, Nigeria, they had to come for some type of visa in Ghana because the embassy there wasn't processing it. So the Eritreans were supposed to, go to, I think Djibouti is their home state, the country that processes their case. But so far, what I've seen for DV lottery, most of them are getting their interviews in Khartoum. All right, but some Eritreans have elected to go to Kenya. So it's possible that some Eritreans are coming to Kenya. Ugandans they don't have any control. They are all coming to Kenya. South Sudanese are also coming to Kenya. They have no control over that. All right, so there are several groups of people coming there. Let me see. Yeah, I need to look up that word EDV. I know I've seen it somewhere, but I haven't looked it up, so I cannot tell you what it means from the top of my head. Rachel says, what's happening with 2022? No, 2020. Oh, sorry, why did I say even Rachel? Is it Rahel or Raphael? Raphael. Okay, Raphael. Sorry, Raphael though. Sorry for messing your name up. So for DV 2020, remember that the court told State Department what to do, and State Department was like, okay, our machines are, old school, old fashioned, and the system, the way we created it, it was that by the end of September, it doesn't print any more visas for the people the year before. So State Department said they are going to make the upgrades. They asked for money. They said they will need about $500,000 to make those upgrades. So State Department said the State Department will have to give their report in April. I think April 18th or something. But in the month of April, State Department is going to tell us what changes they've been able to do and how they are going to begin processing of the DV 2020 and 2021. So that is all I can tell you now, okay? But if you want more information, please reach out to the lawyers who took part of the lawsuit. They will have more current information for you than I probably will. Hi, Maxwell. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Bashir. What it means, immigrating at a later date on there. So, so for a derivative of DV lottery, if you are immigrating at a later date, it means it's follow to join. Okay, that is what follow to join has no time limit. Has no time limit. You can say follow to join, and you can take 10 years or 20 years or 30 years to join. There's no time limit. So if you want your derivatives, right? You want maybe you, Bashir, you are a man. Let's say you have a child, you have a wife. You want them to follow you later. Later, they will follow you. All right. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you. It's like I pronounce your name like in Spanish. I'm sorry if it's not the way you pronounce it. Lizzie, so your question is that, so you're saying that, I guess from your understanding, from what I'm saying, is that if your case is current and no 2NL yet, you could ask KCC when your 2NL will come. No, that's not what I said. What I said was that if your case is current, you don't have 2NL yet, you can email KCC and ask them, have you guys finished processing my DS260? You can ask them, have they finished processing your DS260? KCC cannot tell you when you're going to get your 2NL. The embassy cannot tell you when you're going to get your 2NL. It all depends on when they make the embassy gives them their calendar. I say, hey, look at our calendar. Here is free, here is free, here is free, here is free. You can add these people. Then KTC will look and see, okay, who are the people that we have finished processing? Okay, these people, we will take you and put in. That's why sometimes when you see all the case numbers, right, the people who got the appointment, when you see some of the case numbers, you see that it follows in chronological order from this to that, and then it will skip you. When it skips you, it means that maybe your case has not been processed yet, or your country hasn't requested for your case. That's why. Okay. So you need to know if they've done that. Meg said the spring date for DSC application related to. No, it doesn't. So all of the U.S. immigration forms, they all have expiration dates. Okay, they all have expiration dates. Like when you print the affidavit of support form, you will see the expiration date at the top right hand side corner and sometimes at the bottom corner. All the immigration forms have expiration date. Know that the expiration date is not really relevant, all right? So long as that was the current one that you were working on. So let me try to explain this better, okay? So let's say, I'm sorry, it's like I'm just peeking through the window. So let's say that when you got your winning, like your first notification letter, you went online, you tried to start filling your DS360, It wasn't you who went to pick that DS2 application form. They are the ones who made it available to you. So don't even worry about the expiration date. Does that make sense? It is only relevant when you are printing form. Let's say they tell you bring affidavit of support or fill this form and mail to us, and you go and pick the one that is expired, but there's a newer version there. That is where it is a problem, because if you go and print an expired form, maybe they've made some small changes in it, then you will be bringing old news. Meanwhile, they have new news there. But on this one, this situation, you are filling the form online. You are not the one who went to upload your PDF. So don't even stress about it. Ignore the expiry date, okay? It's just there. Because you see, it's like the way State Department designed their system, it's like it has no brain, okay? It has no brain. So it will function the way it was told to function, even if it makes no sense. It will still do the things it was told to do. All right. So even though expiry date is not important, when you have given me electronic thing that I need to enter my information, why does it show expiration date? It's there because the thing doesn't think, right? The system is not intuitive. It's not like an AI product, right? So somebody said technical certificate. Some of our school we didn't do commerce, and we only did trade courses for 4 years. So Watson, you didn't do commerce or English. Well, so far in Ghana, I've seen that those who did the certificate two, they said national certificate 2 or something. Those people did commerce and stuff. All right. But if you didn't do core subjects, then you cannot go to university here. The purpose of the second education, the purpose of the your education requirement is for you to be able to attend the university in America when you come. If you want to, it is not compulsory that when you come, you go to school, but they want the grades to be sufficient enough because they don't want you to be handicapped when you come, right? They don't want to bring you here and then so it's like, like how sometimes you feel that your parents brought you into this one, they let you suffer and they gave you nothing. That is how the immigration system is thinking. They don't want you to throw you here in America and you feel like you brought me here. I don't speak the language. I don't have any certificates. I have no skills. How can I even work and feed myself? They don't want that to happen to any of the people coming here. That's why they look for this requirement. So if your certificate doesn't have core subject, it will be difficult for you to continue your school. All right. So look at your occupation. Check to see if the occupation that you got from the school is it a qualified job. Okay, it must be qualified. If it's qualified, then you can use that. If it doesn't qualify, then you don't have the core subjects, then that cannot get you into any university. All right, because university you need those core subjects for it to core subject plus whatever electives will get you into university. Okay. So Lizzie Brown, you said you live in another country due to distance. You did your police education in the previous country 3 months ago. How long does it expire? How long does you say it expires on your police certificate? You'll be fine, even if it is expired. You'll be fine. I haven't seen anybody who has gone for interview with an expired police certificate from the previous country for them to say that we will not take it. All right. So let's say that you come from Uganda, right? Let's say you come from Uganda and you are now in Kenya, right? You now live in Kenya. You got your police certificate from Uganda, but you haven't gone back there and it's expired, right? And you want to know how long would that be. You will be able to use it for your interview, right? But if it is expired and you go back there, then you spoil the matter, right? If you go back to that country, your police certificate, you got it, you left that place, but then you went back there. If you go back there and you stay for some time, then you have to do it again because you've gone back there. Who knows that the 3 months ago that you got it, you came back and committed some offense, right? So, but if you haven't gone back there, you'll be fine. Okay. Um, but just make sure you have the original police certificate, guys. Some people think that, oh, if I have a form like this, and if I photocopy it in and give the same color as this, that is the original. No, that's not original. Original is original. Original is exactly what it means. It is not photocopy original. Original is original. So when you're going, make sure you have your original and you make photocopies of the original. Okay. Let's see. Log on to tracker. I don't see any response. Might be some problem. Daniel, when you say you log on to tracker, you don't see any response. You should see something now. There has to be something. Okay. I know on the website, wherever you, even if it is an error, it will tell you it's an error. But if you say you see nothing, you don't get any response. There has to be a response. All right. There has to be a response. Even if it's telling you that there is an error or cannot be reached, this website cannot be, that is something, right? But you can try it later or delete your browsing history, maybe delete your cache and cookies and go back there to the site again. Maybe that should work. All right. But guys, I thank you so much. I think I've talked for so long. If y'all don't have any more questions, Chance, he said, has notified about 5K with, despite the fact that 700K. I better go. He said, despite the fact that current, don't understand why. He said, has only notified that with the Chance, I have explained this thing. Let me try and explain it again. This time, if I explain it again, then I think you don't want to understand. This has nothing to do with your case being current. Now, from case number one to 63,800 in Africa, they are all current. Okay, from case number one to 60K plus, they are all current. Those people are all current, right? So the fact that somebody in 5K gets a second notification letter, did you ask yourself, did you submit your DS2CC application the same time as these people? Even if you submitted the same time as these people, they will go before you if your case number is higher than theirs. Okay? So guys, know that the processing of your case, it has nothing to do with your case number. It has nothing to do with being current. KCC doesn't wait until your case becomes current before they process it. It's not stated anywhere. Okay, guys, KCC doesn't care whether your case number is current or not. They process your DS2CC application. If they haven't processed your DS2CC application, it's possible that you didn't submit it early. The other possibility is that your embassy is not working. So why would they even waste time processing cases for your country that is sleeping? You see? So yeah, don't fuss about like other people. Just email KCC and find out if your case has been processed. Because whilst you're concerned about somebody's second notification letter, maybe your case has not even been processed. Right? Your case has to be processed first before you get second notification letter. If they don't review your application, when I say processed, I'm talking about reviewing your DS2C application. If they haven't finished reviewing, how do you get your interview appointment? All right. So instead of focusing on the second interview appointment, focus on making sure that your case has been reviewed. Find out from KCC, have you completed reviewing of my DS260? Have you completed processing of my DS260? If they say yes, then now you know that, hey, I'm close to interview. I'm close to getting interview. But if they haven't processed it, you are not close. Okay? Because you need to go from A before you get to B. You cannot jump to B without going through A. So just take care of the A. When the A is done, then now you know that B is achievable. Okay? Guys, let me see. Abraham, I don't know I don't understand what you said. I did not get Um, Abraham, I don't know. I don't understand what you got. But you can follow me on TikTok where I make 3 videos, right? And then there we can all talk, okay? Um, let's see. All right. Edmond, let me see. Oh, Edmond. So yes, the U.S. embassy is working. Just few days ago, several people were approved their visa. So if the embassy wasn't working, how could those people have got their interview? And the thing was that one of the guys was in my group, and he was like, "Oh, there are several people there for their interview, DV lottery winners, and those people they are not in our groups." So the fact that you are not hearing about others, you might be in a group of 50, 100, 200, 300 people, but remember, 300 versus 3,000, that is a small percentage, right? So some people are getting interviewed. Except that the embassy is slow. As for that, we all agree. The embassy should do better, should do more. And I believe that they will. But the thing is that it might be too late for some people. That is my fear. That it might be too late for some people. But they are actually working. All right. But guys, whilst you're here, please subscribe. If you're here, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because some people they think that when they don't get approved their visa, that is the end. But I have someone who was denied their visa in 2018, and now they have their visa. All right. You think if the person gave up, they would have received their visa again? No. So, guys, subscribe so that you continuously learn, know better. Because I bet many of you've learned a lot of things from this whole process. Like within just this few months, you've learned things that you didn't even know from the beginning. All right. And that is how it is. We are learning because of, the world is changing faster. Years ago, things would take forever to change. Now, the change is happening so fast. All right. So, guys, do what you're supposed to do. Be part of group. Be part of a community. Being part of community is good, though. Is good. Community, being in groups, you find out how everybody is doing. Somebody goes to the interview. Please share with us what was asked and what did you take. And then the person will tell you, hey, when you're coming, you need to bring this. Because you are in the group, guess what? You hear this and you prepare. But if you're not in the group, in your own town, in your own small place, in your workplace, you are anti-social media, anti-group. How would you know? Even there are some people who join groups and they keep quiet. They will not read anything. They will not ask questions. They will ask questions when it is important to them. But when others are sharing their stories, they will not learn anything. And then by the time you come to ask your question, nobody wants to respond to you because you don't contribute any meaningful thing to anybody. You are all concerned about just yourself. Guys, let's do better, okay? Because at the end of the day, we want all of you to get visa. For me, that is my personal goal. America is huge. Texas is huge. It can contain us, okay? So get your visa. Do the right things, all right? Rogers, what did you say? Do they so for countries that select more, just give me a moment. So for countries that process cases from other places, it is almost like they've combined all of you. Remember, when we see the case numbers, and when you check on a State Department, like when you check to see your case status, it will tell you this is going to Nairobi, this is going to Ghana. It doesn't say where the person comes from. It doesn't. But the only difference, so all the people coming from Uganda, they get their case and it says Nairobi, NRB is going there. When somebody from Kenya, there says NRB. So you wouldn't know who is who, right? But there is a country quota, right? That country quota does not affect the host country. Does that make sense? So let's say that people from Ghana, your visas, they want to give, say, out of the 3,000 selectees, they want to give 2,000 Ghanaians visa. And the Ghanaian decide to go for interview in Sierra Leone. The person is not taking from people from Sierra Leone. The person is only doing the interview there, but they will count that person's number against those from Ghana. Does that make sense? So even a Ugandan, when a Ugandan gets their visa, it is not taken from you. It is not taken from Kenyans. Kenyans don't lose anything, right? Because every country has their quota. They said no country can get more than 7%, right? So that means that 7%, let's say Ugandans, all the Ugandans who were selected, 5% will get their visa. Kenyans, let's say 6%. South Sudan, let's say 7%. So US Embassy in Nairobi can end up giving more visas, but at the end of the day, it is taken from their own countries. It doesn't take from Kenya. I hope that explanation makes it clear to you. Okay, Rogers. I hope that's it. Hi, Hannah. Thank you for joining me, Hannah from Cameroon. I wish you the best in 2023. I wish you the best, guys. But yeah, Abraham, yeah, the WhatsApp group, it is for winners. At the moment, it's for winners. So when you win, you can join. But the DV2022, that group is full. Is full. Nobody can join right now. If I even give you the link, you cannot join because it will tell you the group is full. I didn't even know. All right. But there is a Ghanaian Telegram group. If you want to join, you can join that. Abraham, you said you did not get your core subjects, but what is your occupation? You either use you either use your education or you use your occupation. So your occupation must qualify. All right. Hi, subscribers. Is that your name? But guys, thank you so much. It's almost 12 o'clock here, and I might be stepping away. Abraham, yeah, I get that you are a winner, but what is your occupation? Your occupation must qualify. You know, there are people who others just apply for them without even considering that the person may qualify or may not. I have school certificate and I can get job in America. Blessing. America is not looking for people to come and work there. You must qualify before you enter. All right. Please, the job zone falls in 6 to 7. Richmond. Richmond Watson, what is the job? So I've seen some people with hi Nadia Gorman. I know you're the one who asked about interviews in India. Hi Watson. So it depends on the job and how long you have been at that job. Somebody was immigration officer in Ghana went for interview. They gave him the visa, even though his job fell in 6 to 7, right? But make sure you have several years of experience. If you have several years of experience, you can talk your way out. Know that, guys, sometimes the CEO approving you and not approving you, they have a little bit of discretion, right? If you are close to it, they will help you. But if you're not close to it, then they cannot help you, right? Like if your case, your job zone is 6 to 7, but you've been working 6 months, then even if the person wants to help you, they can't because 6 months, it has to be 2 years, right? So if you have more than 2 years experience, then you can leverage that job to help you, right? Mm-hmm. For parents who left the home country for more than 10 years. So Hannah, if you've left for more than 10 years, you still have to get your police certificate. As for police certificate, so long as you lived in that country till the age of 16, you still have to collect police certificates from there. right? Let's say I was born in Ghana. If I'm going to, if let's say I wasn't an American, maybe I was living in Kuwait and I was applying for the lotto. Even though I may have left Ghana 15 years ago, I still have to go and collect police certificate because I was there to the age of 16. If you left your country before you became 16 years old, then that one doesn't apply to you. But if you were the age of 16 or older, then you must collect the police certificate no matter how long ago you've been there. 30 years ago, it doesn't matter. You still have to go and collect that. Um, um, Abraham, yeah, I can. You can probably join the Telegram group. There's a Telegram group for Ghana, but the WhatsApp group, like I said, is full. I cannot remove somebody to add you. Right? It will not be fair to them. But yeah, but guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really enjoy this, like talking to you. It's now 12 o'clock. But guys, work on what you need to work on. But May 7th, I will be having a live video. I'll be having a live video. We'll come on here. You check your results. I know some people will be like, I can't wait for May 7th. May 7th come, that day you will disappear because you're so nervous. You don't want to like even check. You want to wait the next day. Please, as we have all seen, that you must act quickly, okay? And you must act quickly, no matter how nervous, how like you feel anxious. You're like, hey, what if I check? Hey, like I'm shaking. I don't know what. You still have to check, right? If you don't check, how will you know? Okay. So guys, that is something that we'll have to do. But yeah, let me see. Um, yeah, guys, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I've talked a lot. But those of you who didn't know, I was on TikTok. I'm on TikTok making chi videos, Ghanaian language videos. Some people are calling for me to make them in English. I'll make them. So those videos, of course, you all know that TikTok video are videos that you make like short, because some of you can't sit down and watch a whole video, even if it will help you. Like I know if I were to have like a winning lotto number and make a live video and said I will drop the number somewhere, some people will not be patient enough to watch till that point to get that number. All right. So TikTok is a great place if you are a Ghanaian. I'll be making English video, but I haven't done so yet. But when you get to when you go to TikTok, if you like chi, then I make those video in chi, just short subjects, so that it's you're not getting overwhelmed. But Nadia, I'm waiting for the person to respond. Well, it is the phone that I'm using, so that I can check when this person. But I have someone who has interview in India, and I asked the person to tell me their case number range, and he's yet to respond. But I think he's on this. He came on this live video too. Like he came in the chat. But when he responds, I'll respond to you too. Okay. I'll find out like what is his case number range, and maybe he can tell me when he submitted his DS260, so that I can relay that information to you, because sometimes people just want to know. Subscribers, one last question, okay? What is the excel grade in the WASI? C average. If you are from Ghana, C average. So if your WASI grade should be C6 or better, C6 or better. All right. Oh, okay. So, Blessing Atama, if I understand your question, you want to know that uh, if you can get a job with no certificate when you come to America. Okay, when you come to America, yes, you can. Everything about America is about can-do attitude. Can do. It's like, I can do this. Yes, just show me. That is how I am. For me, everything, if I tell you, just show me how you do this thing. I observe, and that's how I learn. So I know a lot of you, that is the best way for you to learn. Observing somebody do something and they give it to you, you do it well. So when you come to America, there are plenty of opportunities. Anybody who comes to America and can't get a job is a lazy person, or a person who ends up in a situation maybe like they get sick or they're handicapped, that they something prevent them from working. But my jobs, the jobs that I've had, I've worked with people who are deaf. I've worked with deaf people, even they were cashier, deaf person, cashier. So, guys, don't feel that there's anything that will hinder you when you come to America. The only thing that will hinder you is your mind, right? Your mind is the thing that can hinder you. But so long as you open your mind, what is it that you can do? You can do anything in America. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around watching the live video. I hope you shared the video. I hope you have subscribed, because, guys, we know how many subscribers we had. We've hit 5,000. Thanks to you, guys. We have 5,000 subscribers and growing. Guys, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. Oh. Don't wait until we have plenty subscribers. Until we have 1 million, you are like, oh, I never knew you were there. Uh-huh. And sometimes, like, I get people who be like, oh, I've been following you since you had 100 subscribers. Imagine, right? Don't you like to say that? That, hey, I've been following you. We've been here. Sometimes you go to somebody's channel and then you see new subscribers making noise. You're like, ah, you people sit down. We've been here a long time. Where were you? Don't you want to do that? So subscribe, share videos with your family and friends, because, guys, we want to grow, do bigger things, do better things. I have big plans for this channel. I have big plans for Wofoi TV. And so, guys, but I need your support to get there. All right. Me alone, I cannot do. If I could do it alone, I would have done it a long time. But I need your support to help me get to that goal. All right. So Collins, uh, U.S. Embassy, Abu Dhabi, you're saying they are not accepting cases. Are you sure? Yeah, some people get interviews, but they'll get to you. They will get to you. The most important thing is that your case gets process. Yeah, Nadia, you can. I know there was one guy said Mr. Show Hoshi or Shohi or something. And when he comes here, and every time he comments, I'm like, oh, how are you? And he's like, yeah, I've been following you since you were 100 subscribers. I was like, oh my god. I was like, thank you so much. All right. So, guys, you want to be part of something. You want to be part of something that you saw it grow. All right. You don't want to catch the thing from the top and you'll be like, when you become the 1 million subscriber, people at the bottom is like, please, you sit down. You just came, have a seat. Those of us, the pioneers, we are here. You just came right now. You're making so much noise. But, guys, I have so much like bigger plans for this channel. I have bigger plans for Foi TV brand. So, guys, but I need your support to get there. As I've said before, if I can do it by myself, I would have done it. So the fact that I haven't, it means that I need the support to get there. So you subscribing will give me the platform, will give me the audience to grow, to be able to achieve the things that my small self cannot achieve now, right? So, guys, I need y'all to help me out. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, hang in there. Those of you waiting for interview, hang in there. The ones who are considering transferring, please, if you have been thinking about it, do it. If you have been thinking about it, do it. If you haven't thought about it, please sit there. All right? But do what you're supposed to do, and let's get the visits. The interview is not the problem. We just need the interview. Okay, we just need the appointment to come. So, U.S. Embassy Ghana, if you are watching, U.S. Embassy Abu Dhabi, if you're watching. US Embassy in New Delhi, US Embassy in Yaoundé, US Embassy in Nairobi, US Embassy in Addis Ababa, US Embassy in Djibouti, US Embassy in Monrovia, US Embassy in Freetown, US Embassy in Dakar, US Embassy in Ouagadougou, US Embassy in South Africa, Johannesburg, US Embassy in Lagos. If you are watching, please, US Embassy in Abidjan, please, we just want the interview. Just give us the interview. Don't worry about the rest. We will find our way there, okay? Just give us those interviews. US Embassy in Kathmandu. You guys were the show boy of last year. Please, this year we are waiting, okay? More interviews, more interviews. Just give us the date. Even if it's 2 weeks, people are ready to come, okay? Just give the interviews. People will find way and come. That is all they want. All right, give people the opportunity. I'm sure, like the people who go for interview and they don't get their visa, they are not angry because they know that you gave me the chance to come there and explain myself. But the ones that you don't give them the chance, that is very disappointing, because for somebody to be so hopeful, ready, have everything ready, they have big plans, they haven't sold their house, so they haven't quit their job, but the fact that your mental everything, you're already dreaming about America and you're just waiting for interview. Please, all you US embassies abroad, please attend to them. The family visas, those people, you know, they don't have a time limit. Most of them don't have a time limit. But the DV people, they have time limit. Please attend to them. You guys can do hundreds of cases per day. So stop with this 5, 15, 20, 30. Please, you guys can do more. Because we have seen how you people, they do. Let me check this. US Embassy in Accra. In September, you did 101. You gave 101 visas. Meanwhile, right now, you are sitting there giving 5, 15, 20. So that means that you guys can perform. So why are you delaying? US Embassy in Morocco. Last year, August, 299 visas, which means that you did interview more than 300 interviews in 1 month. So why are you now doing 50 and 20 and 16? Why are you doing that? It's like you guys, you can perform. You can perform. So you are the procrastinators. Procrastination is not a good thing. I don't know why they allow you people to get away with that. Like US Embassy in Algeria. You people, 479 visas in September alone. So you can do this. You can give 479 visas. Now you are giving people 60, 50, 100 interviews. Meanwhile, 1 month. So where did you people get all the employee? Where did you get all this energy, all the resources to come and do all these cases? And then you wait there. You wait until last minute, where people are almost losing hope. And then you come and give more visas. Please. You guys, you know, people are just not, they are not numbers. So these are human beings. US Embassy in Cameroon, you people issue a total of 654. Please, this year we want to go beyond that. US Embassy in Casablanca, you issue 1,101. Ha! 55,000, only 1,101. You guys can do better. As for US Embassy in Malawi, you people, we are not talking about you. Only 2 visas, 2. Ha! You people don't even select me. You select like 10, 12 people, and you gave only 2 visas. Come on. Like, you guys can do better. You can do better. If I were given a job and I perform like this, I wouldn't have a job the next time. But you guys, please, you are playing with other people's dreams and aspirations. Do better. Do better. Be fair. Just be fair. When you have played fair with somebody, when you have played fair with people, they don't complain that much because they know that you gave them a fair opportunity. But when you don't, then it's like, please. You can do better. Djibouti, you guys did well last year. Lome, you did well last year. Ghana, the 180, we don't want 180 again. Do better, because you guys can give 2,000 visas to all other categories. DV a whole year, 180. Ha! Out of 3,000 people. Come on now. Y'all can do better. Please do better. Do better. We expect better. People deserve better. They've done their part. State Department has removed the unnecessary part of the process. You too, remove the unnecessary part that you think is stopping you from conducting many interviews. Remove them. Okay, KCC has done this. You to do yours. Remove the unnecessary part of the process so that things can speed up. Okay, because you cannot be using COVID excuse forever. One day, well, now we are no longer talking about COVID, so you will see next year you try the same thing. All right, so guys, do better. We are watching you, and we are hoping that you do better. You will do good to these people, they and their family and their children. The stress, the amount of stress that people are going through, like I can't imagine. Myself, I'm not even part of the lottery pool, but when I see how these people are stressing, like I'm stressed too. So I can imagine these people who are going through the process themselves. So please, they are human beings. Many of them can't even afford to get the lawyer that others are getting. Even the lawyer situation, the lawsuit will not even guarantee anything. So, like, what is all this? Please do better. Do better. All right. Me, I've been in my emotions. Me, I've talked. If they will listen, they should listen. If they don't listen, we'll be watching them. All right. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, I'm going to end this live video here. I love you so much. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And guys, I hope to see you in all the various groups that I have. But I love you. I love you. Like, guys, I'm so passionate about your journey, and I want you all to do better. I want you all to do better. And it's not because of anything in it for me. All right, because at the end of the day, guys, if you come to America, I don't even know many of you where you're going. Me, I'll be here in my Texas. All right, but I want you to do better. I want things to work out for you. Keeping my fingers crossed for you. All right, so guys, love you. God be with you. I'll see you in the groups. Join the Facebook group, Greek Lottery Africa, Greek Lottery Ghana. I'm going to type it here. Green card lottery Africa, green card lottery Ghana, and then find me on TikTok. I make 3 videos, so my name is Akia Wafoy. All right. Ow. Anyway, thank you so much. I just hit my hand on. But guys, thank you so much. God be with you. I love you. And God bless you. All right. Bye bye. Okay.